Bar Stool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker, mostly sports.
Hey there, welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I'm Mark Titus. He is Brandon Walker. Today, it is Monday, September 15th. 2025 is the year. We are live from Chicago. We are brought to you by Jägermeister, 56 Botanicals, 0 degrees Fahrenheit, wherever you're at. If you're hanging with friends or at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with ice-cold 0 degree Fahrenheit shots of Jägermeister. If you're not drinking it at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, you're doing it wrong, frankly. You're doing it wrong. That's all. You're just doing you're enjoy your Jägermeister, I guess, but you're just wrong.
Still probably pretty good.
Still probably pretty good, but You're just doing it flat out wrong. Remember to check Jägermeister out at Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister, the core, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister U.S., White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
Eyebrows. Football. Sorry, football.
Football.
Eyebrows.
But eyebrows.
A little bit of
football,
eyebrows.
yeah.
Mostly football.
Okay. They're bad.
I think they look fine.
They're bad.
I mean, yeah, they not compared to the ones that were black a couple months ago.
Are we talking?
I was talking about football.
We're talking about football.
JJ McCarthy, Arch are bad.
Yeah.
They're bad.
Yeah.
I feel, listen, I don't want to be a hater, but let's hate. We opened this show last Tuesday after the Monday night game, and you're a Buckeye. There's no
sure,
hiding.
yeah,
and I'm Buckeye Brandon, sure, whatever. I just like to point out when teams are assholes, but we came here last week and we were both begrudgingly like, hey, that fourth quarter was really good. That fourth quarter of JJ McCarthy was really good. He had three bad quarters, but then he had a good quarter, and they won the game. What we didn't know then was the Bears' defense is truly stinky poo-poo water.
It's awful.
And then last night, the Falcons go into Minnesota and beat the shit out of them because J.J. McCarthy is fucking terrible.
Now, hold on.
Yeah.
No. You sit there in your wrongness and be wrong. You tried to position yourself as Mr. J.J. McCarthy last week. Now you're Mr. J.J. McCarthy stinks.
Nope.
Go.
He smells fine.
It's
not lavender. It's not sage or clary.
Okay, so what does he smell like?
Just like just normal.
Normal, just like nothing smell.
Yeah.
Dish soap.
That's good. This soap's good.
He kind of just smells like just like.
No, you have to tell me what he smells like.
Like you ever like walk in a room and it smells like a little piney, but like not in a good way. Like just like it smells like a little bit like wood. It smells like that right now.
Can I make an argument for J.J. McCarthy?
Sure.
Can I defend him?
Yes.
He just had a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
And he didn't take a day off work.
Yeah. 3 days ago he had a child. Right?
Rome.
He had a child in Rome.
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 Are you saying Rome or Rome?
Ron had twins though.
JJ McCarthy's the father of Rome's twins.
Rome, Micah McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what if we just blame his son? What if his son is why he sucked?
Yeah.
What if he was good and then this kid popped out and it's like, yeah.
You think being swaddled like that's comfortable?
I don't know. I wonder about. I watched My Baby too, and I'm like, that can't be.
It can't be.
And then the second you unswaddle, they're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, right.
They're just like, oh my God, finally, I'm free.
Yeah, good looking baby.
But yeah, they say that babies like that. I don't know. Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
I don't
think I would like it.
We should swaddle one day. Let's have the horses race for a nice swaddling.
Yeah, McCarthy was poop.
So
he was just poop, and I care less about like talking about how good he is, and more about just you completely ruined a Sunday night football game for me. Like that game was awful, and the Falcons didn't even play. Like the offense was fine, but they weren't even really playing that well on offense.
Yeah,
at least could not get the ball in the end zone, and the game just stunk.
It was not good.
It was not a good football game at all.
Can I tell you another game that kind of stunk? Before, but I don't want to be Mr. Stinks and everything because the college football day was incredible and NFL day was good too. We had some awesome games. That Dallas-New York game was one of the better games I can remember in the regular season. It was crazy. The Patriots-Dolphins game was good. So I don't want to be Mr. Everything Stinks. But and I understand they're both Super Bowl contenders. Eagles-Chiefs just wasn't fun to watch.
Yeah.
There was nothing fun about the Eagles and Chiefs, from Travis Kelce being finished to the Eagles cheating even more on the tush push.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to have that play in your arsenal, and it's obviously a secret weapon, or not even secret, but it's a weapon, and they use it to their advantage. Now they're just cheating with it.
It was an awful game.
It was an awful game. It was not a good game.
That
It
was
cheating.
like the moment in time where it was all right. The tush push is going to be removed from football.
Potentially.
What is it about the tush
You
push?
can't have like Tom Brady bemoaning the tush push on the broadcast. Like there's too much weight behind it now. I think.
What is it
I think
about
there's
the
too
tush
much weight
push
behind it.
that makes
Ironically, which is how the tush push operates. But go
A
ahead.
lot of weight.
that makes
away.
the officials just forget how to blow their whistle?
I don't know.
Like, they know how to call false starts. They call
Right.
it all the time.
Right.
Well,
And
why can they not call it?
Also, the center has the ball when he's lining up. Who's
Yeah.
the center now?
Cam Jurgens.
Cam Jurgens?
Jurgens.
Jerking me around?
Yes, this is Cam Jurgens.
Jurgens? Motherfucker's got the ball like at his waist.
Yeah.
He's hovering over it as he snaps the ball every single time.
Yeah.
And that's something that everyone's kind of noticing now too. And the broad I think this was noteworthy because Fox, the broadcast, the A team on Fox is just sitting there just going, this is stupid. They're just outwardly like, this is absolutely stupid. This isn't like KC Chiefs blog.
Why can't you see that as a ref?
It's crazy. This isn't bloggers on the internet. This isn't anonymous Twitter accounts that are like, we fucking hate the tush push. This has now become the greatest of all time. Tom Brady can't stand watching this.
Yeah, I'm with Brandon. This is not the Eagles' fault. This is the ref's fault. If it's a false
Well,
start,
nobody blame the
or if
Eagles.
it's a,
calm
if
down,
it's a
dude.
neutral zone infraction, I want the refs to call it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I want them to call it.
No, you
No,
don't.
he wants to win clean.
Exactly.
He wants
Yeah.
to win clean.
But right now they're not calling it. So,
But you still love watching the tush push.
I
every
do.
Time it's still.
I get
your
off to
favorite
it,
play. Yeah.
Do you find any?
I want the tush push to cost the Eagles one game. I don't know how, whether it's the other team doing it or them failing on it. I just want the tush push to cost the Eagles one game so that these people have to live with what they've created.
I want a game where every snap on both sides, the Eagles and the Eagles' opponent, every single snap is a tush push.
Yes.
I want Connor to watch an entire NFL football game where every single snap is a tush push.
Mm-hmm. 3.5 hours.
If you like smoking cigarettes, smoke the whole fucking pack. So I want you to sit down and smoke the whole pack.
No, yesterday was bad just in general with the Chiefs not having Rashee Rice or Xavier Worthy. Mahomes has no weapons. We're really struggling with our
What was
offensive
Rice's first
coordinator. Rashee?
Rasheed?
Like the shoes that Nike used to sell?
Roshi Run?
Yeah.
2014.
The free Rasheed Rice shirt. Is that real?
That was
Was that real?
I don't know.
Were they really wearing those?
I
Pretty good
saw
deal,
those and I hope
That
they
sounds
were.
well, yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Pretty good deal.
Free Rasheed Rice?
How do you
Where?
imagine a Rasheed Rice's season? Is it like
I think
like
it's
a wild rice?
I think it's aggressively seasoned.
Oh. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. And it's free?
Yeah, it's free.
Wow.
Instead of paying 99
Wow.
cents, it's free.
Wow. Where are you at with the Chiefs panic meter, Brandon?
Not very high. They lost to a good Chargers team in Brazil, then they lost to the defending Super Bowl champs in a game that, if Travis Kelce could catch, I might go a different way. They do have to evolve quicker than they're evolving, though, right?
I think I'm panicking not about them winning 5 games this year and just being like a dog shit team this year.
Yeah.
I'm panicking. I do think that they're not serious Super Bowl contenders. I think they take a step from like A+ franchise to maybe B+, A- range.
I think
Then they have to do a reset. They have to figure some shit out because I think they've just kind of been coasting and assuming we're going to flip a switch.
they've done a poor job of making movements on the fly to this roster.
Yeah.
Their receiver, they're still, and I know Worthy got hurt and everything, but they're still just kind of just doing the same thing they've been doing over the last few years. And Kelce is, I mean, he's 35 years old. I'm not sitting here making fun of him that he's done, but eventually the tread on the tires gets to be too much for a tight end who's 35 years old. And they're just not. There's nothing exciting about them, nothing new, nothing. I guess when they drafted Xavier Worthy last year, that was their effort into evolving it and everything. So maybe I'm being too harsh.
When is the last time you watched the Chiefs play and you're like, God damn, this team is.
It's
is
been a
juggernaut.
while.
Yeah, I kind of want to Look that up now.
It's the Mahomes corollary, right? Like Mahomes.
When was the last time they looked like a juggernaut?
When's the last time you watched Mahomes play for a full game and been like, God damn, he has 400 yards and 5 touchdowns?
Yeah.
No, it's you keep it. His game now is keep it close and I'm going to win it in the end.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but yeah.
What is the last game? Like is there one specific? Is it the Super Bowl?
They got their ass kicked in the Super Bowl.
They got their ass kicked.
But not this past Super Bowl, the one but the year before they scored like 40.
Narrowly beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
What they do to
listen,
the Ravens 2 years ago?
They're winning all these games. That's
Right.
the point of the game. You win the game. But I'm saying, like, we remember when the Chiefs were the Chiefs, as we know it, they would just fucking smoke teams, and you're just like, how is anybody going to beat this team? When's the last time?
They didn't have a blowout last year.
Like the
When's
Lions.
the last time they felt unbeatable?
Like the Lions, the way they beat the Bears yesterday. When's the
Right.
last time you saw the
Right.
Chiefs beat somebody like
Yeah.
The Raiders game?
The problem with the Chiefs, the injuries that they have at receiver, but then
Bears.
on top of that, they don't have a run game. Like Patrick Mahomes has been their leading rusher these past 2 games. The running backs are barely eclipsing
Bears.
30 yards.
It's always the Bears.
It is always the Bears.
I don't
It's just
even think
always
you
the
can count
Bears.
that. You can't count that as a
Yeah.
juggernaut game.
They beat the Raiders 31.
31-17 maybe. Yeah.
I remember watching the Raiders game. Was it like week 16 at Malasek's apartment where it was like 49-0 in the second quarter or something like
They
that?
had 400 yards against the Chargers. That
You,
could be it.
you spent 16 weeks in Malasek's apartment?
Yeah. Air frying steaks.
What were you doing at Malice's apartment?
You know, just
You guys had. You
I'm
guys
sorry.
watching it,
Hanging
yeah.
out.
You
And-
didn't say
and
air
it's
frying
tiny-
steaks, though, did you?
that's what he.
Can you
that's-
air fry a steak?
Oh, that's all.
I don't know that I
Malasek.
understand air fryers that much.
It's just like a magic mic. It's a more
Right.
magic
Yeah,
microwave.
just air fryer
It's like
everything.
it's like a good microwave.
Oh.
The food comes out tasting good.
As a guy that probably likes having leftover fries, it's a great vehicle for reheating your fries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. I can't see throwing a steak in there.
Oh, he does it.
Really?
I think he tweeted it out and got roasted for it. He's like, "What do you think of my
That's
air
ironic.
fried steak?"
Got fried for it. You make like liquids in air fryers, or no?
No, I don't think you can
You
put.
can't do like soups and shit. Can you make
No.
chili in an air fryer?
I don't think so.
I follow a YouTuber that lives by the protocol of air fry everything, and he's made cakes in air fryers.
Cakes?
Yeah, he's
Is he
made-
farting them? Or no?
What?
on the. Air
I, showed,
fryer.
I showed everyone cake farts this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to show everybody.
Yeah.
And the
Was it a hit?
And the craziest part is me and Connor watched it with no sound. we were like,
He didn't hear the
I
fart.
still thought it was hilarious. There's so many farts.
What in the NFL should we talk about next? Is it? I'll give you 3 options. Joe Burrow hurt. Brandon Aubrey is potentially a serial killer, or Cam Ward with the greatest throw I've ever seen with my.
Okay, well we can just do Cam Ward quickly and move on because that game
It doesn't matter.
basically didn't exist.
But that throw
was
is
outrageous.
intoxicating.
Yeah, the throw was outrageous.
I've never. That is a throw that every coach in the world will look at it and be like, nope, don't do that. He's rolling out to the right, almost to the sideline. He turns and he throws it back across the middle. Not even across the middle. He passed the middle.
Yeah.
He threw it past the middle, basically threw a fade route to the other side of the field, and he threw it perfectly and hit the guy in stride. It was a phenomenal play. I feel like he's been one of the quieter number 1 picks. It wasn't his fault, but like Shador got all the headlines for this draft. He's a 5th-round pick. Meanwhile, Cam Ward's just up there with all the arm talent in the fucking world, and he showed it. They're not good yet. He's not good yet, but that was fucking great.
That throw is enough for me to believe that the Titans should do a rebrand. Like you should. I'm a firm believer in when you have a shitty brand, when your jerseys suck, your logo sucks. It just looks outdated. You have no history to it whatsoever. There's this current iteration of the Titans logo has. What do you think of when you think of the Music City Miracle?
Yeah.
Steve McNair.
Yeah.
Maybe
Everything
Eddie
20 years
George.
old, 25 years old, yeah.
That's about there's
Derrick Henry maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm a believer in when you have a young stud that's going to lead your franchise, it's a great opportunity to reset. I think this throw is enough for me. If I'm the Tennessee Titans, I'm like, we just got to rebrand the entire fucking thing and base it around Cam Ward and start the Cam Ward era now.
I think that's I think you touched on a topic that I want to hit in a day that we don't have football. I would like to discuss the franchises that are in most desperate need of a rebrand because the Titans are absolutely. The Titans uniforms are stale and ugly and stupid.
But you got to do it when you have a reason to do it, which this is the reason to do it. You have your new franchise.
Have you talked to the Titans about this?
I've not. No, it's a free idea for the Titans though. It's a dog shit jersey.
TJ, can you call? Can you get the Titans on the phone?
Thumbtack looking logo.
Oh, I didn't know we could do this. Can we do this?
Looping out of trouble.
Watch
Find out
this.
later.
Trying to set up receivers. He's going
That's so insane.
That is absurd.
That ball flew 80 yards in the air.
It's unbelievable.
That was an 80-yard pass. That was.
And he's fading away as he throws it. That's maybe one of the dumber throws I've ever seen thrown. But the fact that it happened is great.
Box
awesome.
score says 9-yard touchdown, but he threw it 80 yards on the.
Well, he ran 15, threw it 80.
Yeah, so that was incredible. I want to talk about Brandon Aubrey though.
Can we talk about Brandon Aubrey?
Brandon Aubrey is automatic. His
mouth hasn't formed a smile or a frown in 30 years. He is ice cold. He just stands over there. You know, other kickers are using the net and they're pacing back and forth. He's just standing there waiting for the call.
We forgot about Justin Tucker so fast.
Yeah, you're right.
Just so fast. Justin Tucker revolutionized kicking, and in the snap of a finger, it's just fuck that guy. He's out of here. We got a new guy now. It's Brandon Aubrey. They can make everything. He's like, what was a 64-yarder?
Mark, they were in position for a 67-yard field goal. They desperately needed 5, 10, 15 yards, and they ran a halfback draw. The halfback gets through the line and says, that's close enough.
That's close enough,
just lays down.
That's all we need.
And lays down for a 64-yard field goal. And he makes it easily.
Nonchalantly, yeah. On part of my take this morning, PFT made the argument, and I'm curious to hear what Brandon Walker has to think because he's getting killed for it. A lot of people are saying he doesn't know ball. What a fucking moron. He made the argument that Brandon Aubrey should be a first-round pick if you could do a redraft of all the players in the NFL. Well,
that's crazy, but
I feel like that's crazy, but I see where he's coming from.
I mean, I'm
because I think he's working under the assumption that if you get the ball across midfield, that's an automatic 3 points for the Cowboys now.
I still want somebody that's going to go get me 6 points instead of 3 points.
Do you have a guy that can get you 6 points as easily as Brandon Aubrey can get you 3 points?
No, but it should be harder.
Anybody?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm all for hyperbole. I'm all for hyperbole.
We talked about this with Justin Tucker. I remember doing this like 2 years ago, but I want to do it again now because it's relevant. How many points would a field goal have to be worth? And at what point on the field does it have to be automatic for it to be like Brandon Aubrey is the best player in football?
So I think a field goal would have to be worth maybe right at 5 or 6 points. It have to be. It have to be
worth a touchdown.
It had to be very close to a touchdown. Yeah, for him to be the best player in football, don't you think?
No.
He's scoring more.
If every time you get it across midfield, it's an automatic 6 points. He's absolutely worth more than any player in football.
What if it was based off like fantasy point scoring? So inside 40 is 3, but there's tiers. So 45-yard field goal is worth 4 points. And then
maybe that way.
5.
And then 60 is
6.
Yeah, no, I think we're getting closer. Yeah, I think we're getting closer.
If he, where is he? Where is the he just simply will not miss from here number? Has he ever missed a field goal? I don't think I've ever seen it.
So yesterday, the overtime field goal that they finally set up, the overtime field goal was 46 yards. It was 46 yards. It was 46 yards.
Yeah.
And there was not even. It was like it was an extra point.
Yeah.
The old style extra point, like a college extra point.
Yeah.
There was never a consideration that he wasn't going to hit it. And that's 46 yards. 46 yards is supposed to be difficult.
Yeah.
Not the easiest thing in the world. He's great. 64 yards.
What are we looking up, boys? I see
14 of 17 from 50-plus last year.
14 for 17 from 50 plus.
He's 90% from 50-plus in his career.
How many over 60s does he have? Does anybody? Can we tell that?
It's not on here.
Yeah,
I mean, like, to be clear, I don't agree with the idea that he should be a first-round pick in a redraft, but I also think it's a funny discussion. It's a worthwhile discussion because what he's doing, like the Cowboys, it's like you said, Brandon, they get the ball around midfield and they're like, we're fine, we're in field goal range. That's fucking absurd, and I think it's something that you take for granted, and unless you're a team that has a shitty kicker that you're
that's
not really
the problem.
Sure when you're in field
but that's
goal
the problem. The problem with him being a first-round pick or saying that is that there are other kickers that are, if not him, right under him. Mm-hmm. So are they all first-round picks? I don't know. Yeah, because the Jacksonville kid who kicked the 70-yarder, and there's other guys that are automatic. He's not the only one.
I just looked it up. He has 4 60-plus yard field goals in his career, which is, I believe, tied for the most all time.
With Tucker?
What's his?
Brett Maher.
How many times has he missed 60 yard? That
was the last Dallas guy, right?
Yeah.
What's his 60-yard percentage?
Does Dallas just they just?
Well, didn't Brett Maher, was he the one that melted down in the playoffs against Tampa?
4.
Yeah, where he just kept missing extra points. They still won the game, but he just like kept missing kicks.
Missing all the
I remember his first kick against San Francisco the next week, being so nervous for him. Just being like, oh my God, please make this kick. Did he end up making, even in that Tampa game, or what am I remembering? He missed 4 extra points or whatever, and then he ended up making a crucial field goal late in the game. Did I make that up in my mind? I was in Dallas.
I don't know.
I was in Dallas this week.
Yeah, I saw a Cosm, yeah.
Yeah, me and Brett Maher and Brandon Aubrey have in common.
Brandon Aubrey 4 for 6 beyond 60 yards in his career.
Yeah, Connor already had that. Connor already fucking
Brett
had
Maher
that.
4
But I didn't have how many.
4 for 6?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Over 60 yards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
all time. You want to know the all-time field goal percentage from beyond 60 yards?
Yes.
It's 21%.
That's higher than I would. But like up until like 1996, there were probably like 4 attempts at it. There was
I need one of your. I need either you or one of your stat nerd buddies to. I want the numbers on what it would take for Brandon Aubrey to be considered the best player in football. I just want to know. Like if you could guarantee that every time he lines up for a field goal that's within 70 yards, it's going in.
Mm-hmm.
What's the value there?
I'm gonna pass that.
What's the? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There has to be a point where you're like, all right, or if he's good from 90,
yeah.
Then
Well, yeah, if you get 8 drives a game or whatever, you're guaranteed a certain like 24
but
points.
it's just too much math for me to figure out. But I am curious. That's what this guy gets my mind thinking that way. Where I'm just like, what are the numbers saying about this? Is this the ability to line up for 64-yarder and be like, that's an automatic 3?
What do you think
Crazy.
the longest field goal Dallas will allow him to try in a game would be? Do you think if it
75?
were right before halftime and they could line up a 72-yarder, they would do it?
Absolutely.
They tried to last year.
Right? Yeah, they did, right?
Yeah.
So 75 maybe?
I think 75.
We saw a guy make like a 70-yard field goal this year in preseason, and we've all completely forgotten.
So 75 would be what, getting to your own 42-yard line? That's you snap it on your 35, and that's 75 yards, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? No.
No, your own 33.
Your own what? No.
Your own 42.
That's what. Yeah.
You snap it backwards. You're setting up at the
You're
35.
65 yards away from.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's 75 yards.
You get the ball on your own 42-yard line, you're in field goal range for Brandon Aubrey.
That'd be awesome.
What's the touchback now?
35.
35?
I want to. Yeah.
You pick up 7 yards. So team scores at the end of the half with 11 seconds left. They kick off to you. It's a touchback. You get the ball at the 35-yard line. All you need is 7 yards and you're in field goal.
Touchback's 25, right?
No, they changed it 35 now.
Touchback's 35?
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
All right, wait,
college football centric.
What sort of cutoff date do you want for like years, like attempts? Or it was what?
What do you mean?
Like how many field goal attempts beyond 60 yards, like up until a certain date, right? Like that's what we were talking about, Brandon? Where it was like what percentage of the 60-yard attempts are since like a certain date?
That's fine.
Who invented the 60-yard field goal for you?
Tom Dempsey. Oh, in my life, Jason Elam.
Okay, Jason. Then cut it off at Jason Elam.
Okay.
Yeah, like 96.
Like when?
Okay, Jason Elam, 1995, tried to kick a 66-yarder. It was no good.
Yeah, and he ended up tying the Dempsey record, which Dempsey kicked with a brick. Did you ever know that?
He kicked with a brick?
Yeah. He had a
brick in his shoe?
No, he had a foot.
Oh, and he had like a flat.
Yeah,
he was a toe basher.
Yeah,
and he had like a flat foot.
He had a flat. He like had half a foot, and it made a
And he put a brick in his shoe.
He didn't put a brick in his shoe, but basically his foot was a brick.
Does anybody check for that, by the way? Or can kickers just put? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Does he not have a right hand either?
Right. Correct. Yes. But
really,
you don't kick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
From 1961 to 2010, there were 91 60-yard field goal attempts.
He's going wee.
From 2011 to present, there's been 111.
That's crazy.
In just the last 15 years.
Bless you.
But
what is that follow through, TJ? I'm distracted. What is it? Wee.
But we've talked kickers a lot, and just in college this weekend, Georgia Tech runs a fire drill to beat Clemson. That was a 55-yard field goal.
Yeah. So to your point about Brandon Aubrey's value, there are other dudes that are.
I think
super.
There's other great kickers. He's probably the best.
Yeah.
But there's other great kickers.
There are other dudes that can bomb it.
Kickers are the most fascinating they've ever been, either for
I would agree
good
with
or
that.
for worse. And there are some people who say oh, it's so dumb how a game could come down to a field goal by a kicker who doesn't even lace him up until he needs to be on the field to kick this one field goal. It's about in the trenches, blah, blah, blah. No. Kickers make the game.
Kickers are so irrelevant to most of us, except for when you stop and you think about how many teams have won a Super Bowl with a dog shit kicker, or a kicker that was the 20th best kicker in the league.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare, right? Aren't all the teams that are competing for Super Bowls, they seem to have reliable kickers?
Yeah.
So
they're so irrelevant.
It must be very important.
I've never even thought about that fact.
Yeah.
I've never even thought about the fact that when you get to the Super Bowl, you're looking at elite kickers.
Yeah, they're always every team seemingly that's in the Super Bowl has an elite kicker, but you would never.
Who was it?
You would never go into a season being like, "Who do I like as a Super Bowl contender? Let me look at your kicker."
Was it the Lions a couple of years ago that were almost to the Super Bowl and then they just couldn't kick a field goal? They were at the 35 and couldn't even attempt a field goal because they didn't have a kicker.
I can't remember fully, but there was.
Well, I'm
I'll look into
it as
it.
a question, but I really am saying it as a statement.
I'll look into it.
Could be.
Other NFL stuff. Joe Burrow out 3 months.
Turf toe.
Did we talk about turf toe last?
Yeah, Brock Purdy turf toe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is turf toe a bad name for it? It sounds like he tore some ligaments. Turf toe. If you tore a ligament in your toe, that's worse than turf toe. Turf
toe doesn't sound as bad as it actually is.
If you can miss 3 months, turf toe needs a harsher name.
I think toe too sounds not. I think it's the toe part for me. I know
If I said broken toe.
Yeah, that's true. But toe is just a little itty bitty guy. It's just a little teensy weensy thing. If you said he fucked up his foot, I'd be like, yeah, that's hard to play quarterback with a fucked up.
But
foot.
if I said so, it's turf toe now. If I said he's out 3 months with a toe disaster. Or disaster toe.
Totaled.
Total toe.
There's something about the word toe. It just doesn't sound.
You're right.
I feel because you could just cut your just cut your toe off, dude. Well, you
don't. Toe sounds like
we just saw a football player that didn't have toes. They could.
Toe sounds like such a bitch ass injury.
Yeah. Oh, your toesy woesy. Oh, wait, would your little toesy go to market? Is that why? But the injury itself sucks and it hurts. But yeah, the idea that you hurt your toe, so you have to be out for a long time. I think that's it for me. But
why did the Bengals not have an injury cart? What was that?
That was crazy.
Why is Joe Burrow walking off barefoot on a toe injury?
Maybe there was. I don't know that they knew he was as hurt as he was at that time, and maybe they were trying to not send a message to the team that their quarterback got carted off.
Yeah,
or the fans. Maybe
and you can walk it off. Get the blood flowing a little bit. Maybe.
TJ, it is just his fucking toe, dude.
It's just his toe.
Yeah, that would
get the blood flowing to the foot.
You get carted off for your toe. You can't be getting carted off for your toe.
Imagine telling everyone they had to bring out a cart because your toe hurt.
Yeah.
He's out for 3 months.
Yeah, he's out for 3 months. Yeah. It's a serious injury.
But they didn't know at the time. They had to go.
$300 million quarterback. You'd think that they would.
But that's why you need
a
we need another name for the injury.
We do. You imagine getting carted off and you do a thumbs up with your toe?
Just take your shoe off and stick your leg in the air.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Toes up, everybody.
Yeah. You got to wait. By the way, when guys get carted off, you got to wait for the thumbs up.
Saturday night, Notre Dame, Texas A&M.
You got to – I think I just – a quick PSA for football fans out there. Don't clap until you get the thumbs up.
Correct, yeah.
You can't see a guy – I'm not calling anybody out, but you got to wait for the thumbs up. You can't – just because the card's going off the field. It's not time to clap.
I think it was Anderson the other night for A&M. He gets hurt right before the half. He gets carted off, and they had to wait for a while because it took a while to get him on the backboard and get him, and they took his helmet off the way they do. He's going off, and his thumbs up was very weak. It wasn't great. So it was like it was like that, but it was still thunder ovation because thumbs up.
You just give a thumbs up. That's all we need.
It happened back to back in that, and then the Arkansas game, pretty much the same situation where a guy got knocked out face down on the field, and it took a while to.
Mm-hmm.
But
did we get a thumbs up?
We did.
Okay,
thumbs up, which is all we need.
Yeah.
I want somebody to get knocked out in here one day and have to do a thumbs up as they get hauled out of here.
We talked to Will Compton about that on the Yak once, doing a thumbs down.
Oh yeah,
thumbs down on the way
out.
This sucks.
This is really bad
because you got the guy's whole life did change no matter what. He's laying there. It's like fuck.
I am very, very hurt,
right?
Physically and emotionally.
I know you guys want to feel better about yourselves right now, but No, this is garbage.
It's really, really bad. I'm thinking about my future right now, and it is not good.
But the thing is, the thumbs down would send the same message to the crowd the thumbs up sends. I'm
good.
Oh, he can
Thumbs
move.
down,
Right?
thumbs down. People would clap.
Right, yeah.
People still would clap because they'd be like, "Oh, he's all right. He can move."
Just that his thumb moves at all, I guess.
Yeah,
So funny.
Is Daniel Jones good?
Indiana Jones.
it's a great nickname.
Second quarterback team or second team quarterback.
What?
Second,
We've talked about these guys, the
Oh,
Sam Darnolds
yeah.
of the world.
yeah.
I think Daniel Jones is on his
Get a
third team.
get a fresh start.
Mhm.
Didn't he have a stop last year after the Giant? I don't think he's on the second team. Is what I'm trying to say.
New team quarterback.
I think he did. He go to the Vikings last year.
New team quarterback.
He
Yeah,
did,
or for a hot sec.
He was in the UFO. He's on the Battlehawk.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like
On the
his
Battlehawk.
second league quarterback.
Third team quarterback. Do we think the Colts are good now? Do you think this is the Saints of last year?
Oh, could be.
Saints started 2-0. By the way, the Colts should not have won that game. The Colts just should not. have
No, and the Bengals shouldn't have beat
Fuck.
the Jags.
Fuck me in the Indy 500.
Yeah.
I have the Jags and the Broncos both. Yeah, the Jags got fucked as well.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter played a perfect defense.
Phenomenal defense.
Like you show that to every defensive back, and you're like, this
Yeah.
is exactly how you.
He
you play
follows him.
defense
He
against a back.
shadows him. There's barely a little bit of hand fighting, but he turns at the last
Turns his
minute, knocks
head,
it away.
gets his hand on the ball. As good a defense as you can play, and gets a penalty. Gets
Pat-
pass interference.
Pass interference sucks.
Shout out to Blue though, the Colts mascot. You saw the
What Blue did?
the roller coaster of the 2 field goals. See if you can find that, TJ.
Oh, I didn't watch Blue on this.
All-time day from Blue.
Yeah, Colts lining up for the game winner from 60. Well, how far was that one? That one was.
That was
I think it was
60, I
60,
think.
60 on the dot. Yeah,
He
they lined up for
wasn't
60.
close.
Was not close. Off the foot, you knew that was not. I think he missed both.
Short,
I think it was short and right.
Yeah.
So just completely blows it. But then there's a 15-yard penalty, and then he makes it. But Blue had hilarious reactions on both of them. Very funny reactions on
This is
both.
the miss?
So this is the miss
Where's Blue? I don't know where Blue is.
underneath the post. Right?
Oh, motherfucker.
That's such a great celebration.
That was the most good field goal I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
That thing was perfect middle.
This celebration's awesome.
That's the same guy that did the weird one in Miami last week. He's just a little bit of a goofball.
So, do you think when they created the Blue mascot, they had that in mind as a dance that he would do, or do you think that like the guy who got in the mascot costume was just like trying to figure out things he could do and started
I think he
thrusting it? 'Cause that is so good.
I think he test drove it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he's like, should I do some twists? Should I do
Yeah.
that? Wait a second.
What if I just kind of
Just to move it
wait
forward
a
a little
second?
bit.
Just kind of
Although that's probably a mascot. I think the Philly Fanatics done it.
Yeah.
So
You have to have a flexible tummy.
Yeah,
It
okay.
needs to be a robust, flexible.
That's a
yeah.
classic mascot move.
There's a couple
Yeah.
mascot shapes out there. There's like the jacked mascot, and then there's like
Right.
the big belly mascot.
The fat mascot.
Well,
What do
also-
you prefer, jacked or fat? Or fat?
My
I like
favorite
fat.
mascot is the jazz bear.
Oh, you like the
I
jazz
like
bear?
the jazz bear.
My
But-
least favorite mascot is the human-looking mascot that's not human.
Yeah.
The Michigan State Spartan, the
Do you
Purdue
like-
Pete, the
You mean like human body fake head? Or,
no, like they'll like the Spartan is like human. You put a human suit on a human.
yeah.
That never really made sense to me.
Whereas USC has like the actual guy in
Like-
an outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have
You're making a costume to look like a human.
just
Just give him the hat,
just get a jack guy on campus to put on the.
and that's the jazz bear.
Jazz bear's funny. He does stunts. I don't know
The
why it's that character, but
yeah.
Anything? Oh, green dildo on the field yesterday.
green
Oh
team
yeah.
on the field.
I was gonna bring up Blue and the kids. They were brought back the football at halftime.
I think that was last
you
year.
got ball sack.
Oh, you got ball.
I got ball sacked.
Yeah, you got ball sack. That was from last
you
year.
got Compton.
Yeah. Yeah, that was from last year, but I'll watch it again. I mean,
I will always
It was
watch
from-
it.
God,
it was from last year.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
This is coming up though. This
I'll
is
own
soon.
the ball sack.
This
That's
is against the Brownsburg kids, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
I remember that from last.
Is there an agreement they can do whatever they want to the kids?
Hip shark tackle. Oh,
I love the push.
regulars. Oh,
It hits every time. It hits every time. What else around the NFL? Oh, the Cowboys-Giants game.
Phenomenal.
Game of the year.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Game of the year. I don't know how good either one. I mean, we talk about Brandon.
They're
Aubrey.
not.
Obviously, Brandon Aubrey. We spent a lot of time on him, but the game itself, like how many times did you think that play is going to win the game? Like the touchdown pass that happened, you're like, there it is. That's game.
Well,
there's another one. You're like, oh, okay, I guess that's game.
Overtime, I kept changing my pick every time somebody would get the ball.
Yeah.
And Dak was good, but listen, that offense with George Pickens is really good, but goddamn, that defense is going to give up 40 points a game.
Yeah.
And they signed Jadeveon Clowney after the game. That ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
Jadeveon Clowney, 92 years old.
Could Dak have like a sneaky?
He's going to put up numbers.
I don't think you can win MVP without winning enough games, but
he can be top 5 in the MVP. He did it.
Yeah.
He did it 2 years ago when he was number 2 in the MVP. He's going to put up. I don't know what numbers are these days. 4,500 yards. Maybe
have a year
touchdowns.
like Burrow had last year, where you're like the numbers this guy's putting up are insane, but his team's just not good enough.
Yeah, Pickens is great. CeeDee Lamb's good. Javonte Williams looks like he's reborn out there too. So I think they're going to be – you have potential to see the Cowboys in like the game of the week 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to be playing games like this where it's 40-37.
Yeah.
The game against the Eagles was entertaining. At least a lot more entertaining than that slop we saw yesterday from the Eagles.
The lightning delay kind of screwed up that game.
Too many
Eagles,
lightning
Cowboys.
delays.
Yeah,
What's
that's
going
another
on?
problem
What's
too.
going on?
We got to.
Well, we're getting out of lightning delay season. People act like surprised every year. It's every year with this shit.
Yeah, but early in the season, obviously, but Dak Prescott 4th in passing yards, Russell Wilson 1, and then Daniel Jones 2.
Russell.
What were the Giants? Did y'all watch that?
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
What were the Giants doing rotating Jackson Dart randomly into the game in the fourth quarter?
I think
Wilson was cooking. Either play him or don't.
I think after week 1, the outcry for Jackson Dart was so strong that they were like, we have to.
But they half did it. They brought him in the fourth quarter in a game.
Bit.
Russell Wilson was putting up numbers.
I know, it's confusing. I also think give Jackson Dart like time to like this. You're not going to be that good this season.
I say
so,
just start him and let him just throw to Malik Neighbors every play. just that's what Russell Wilson did in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson in the fourth quarter just said, fuck it. Malik's down there somewhere, and it happened, and that's how he threw the pick in overtime. They ended up losing the game. He just threw it in the general direction of Malik Neighbors.
He said hopefully somebody's down there somewhere. Yeah. Just put it
But the best thing for Jackson Dart, if you want him to be good long term, I would imagine is not just throw him in there and say, fuck it, let's see what we got here.
So it's
like give him
you're thinking
a little
about
bit of an on-ramp.
You're thinking about Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
The best thing for the coaching staff would probably be to start Russell Wilson 3 or 4 times and then get yourself to the point where you're probably not making the playoffs, but play Jackson Dart enough to show the hope down the end of the season.
Yeah.
You're trying to stay employed.
That's right.
You're not trying to
that's right.
develop
It's not
Jackson
about-
Dart. You're trying to stay employed.
Yeah.
They also need to figure out a left tackle situation. Their left tackle had 4 consecutive penalties in one drive.
That guy's crazy.
Swung on a man, and then he got benched.
And then,
I don't know if you guys saw
tried
that.
to fight Dable.
Yeah, and then tried to. It was crazy.
Did you see
James Hudson.
does Trevor Lawrence hate Liam Cohen? Does Liam Cohen hate Trevor Lawrence? Did you see that?
No, they got into it a little bit.
Not really. It's like from the sideline, Liam Cohen's trying to give a signal, and Trevor Lawrence is like, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. I don't. Nah.
Wow.
I'm not doing your signal. Fuck that.
I think.
Signal? Nah, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. You shut the fuck up.
Although I don't think Lawrence would say fuck you.
Do you think he said fooey?
I think he'd be like,
Fooey.
fiddlesticks.
Yeah. We should do a recap on Monday. Put someone on the show to work to compile all of the interactions on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
All of the Travis Kelce saying I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
I need to read into all of these situations. I need to break them all down.
So that we can take little snippets of 3-second interactions and stretch them out and overreact to them as good as possible.
Remember last year when Joe Burrow couldn't grab a water bottle? And I, for 3 months, I was like, Joe Burrow has no feeling in his right hand. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I was wrong, but it was very enjoyable. I love that.
And you want to take this one and be like Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence fucking hates his coach.
Liam Cohen's a lib. Trevor Lawrence a conservative. They hate each other.
They hate each other. They hate each other's guts. But Travis Kelce, that was I'm not misremembering from yesterday, right? There was the Travis Kelce said, "I'm sick of this shit." That was what we think is. That was after Mahomes scored a touchdown.
It was right in the middle of like a celebratory
It was like a good play.
Yeah.
Still like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does that mean?
Beats me. He's too busy focused on podcasting and being engaged.
He might have been complaining about Taylor.
Sick of this shit.
He might have just gotten a text message from Tay-Tay.
Yeah.
He had a horrendous pregame outfit yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
It was the suit jacket and the shorts.
Yeah.
Did I see a video of?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The blockade.
Yes.
That one I thought I was getting ball sacked. My ball sack radar was off for all the videos yesterday. That one I was like, I think this is ball sack,
Did you
but
see
it wasn't.
that
I don't know.
at the Chiefs game?
This is how Taylor Swift entered the Chiefs game yesterday. And there wasn't really...
That's not a great angle because it looks so much more ridiculous.
That's not real.
It looks so much more ridiculous from the pulled out angle. Someone else, try to find another video. Someone was down by the
They
tunnel.
followed her with that. So y'all think that's not real? Y'all think that?
It looks so absurd that it feels.
But she's never done that before. Why would she do it now?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
That's
she
why
has
it
done
felt
that
like we
before.
were.
Oh, she has done that before.
She's done stuff.
Yeah,
like
this
this
is. I think this is the angle I saw. Bro.
There wasn't really an explanation of why. People were like, is she pregnant? Is she revealing so like is she and it was just like kind of like she was there.
Oh, she did do it.
Yeah.
So what's the ball sack
This
part?
looks so ridiculous.
It just looks ridiculous. Like why
The
would
ball
she
sack
do
part is like, why? Wait, like this has to be
that?
fake.
He's shown
Like,
up
why?
in 25 games normally.
Also, you could just be standing on the other side of the thing, and you could be standing where the girl in the blue dress is right now, and
Yeah.
take a video of her from there.
Also, then she was in the suite.
So I don't-
You could see her in the suite.
I don't understand what the point of
So
this.
she could have been like with family that I don't know that didn't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, watch it go. You get to the. It just looks so stupid. Yeah,
That's so crazy.
that's so dumb.
I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was like a kid with them or something. I'm not.
There are legs, though, to what you said about the pregnancy, though, TJ.
But then she was in the suite, so like
I guess. But
it wasn't like she was in. She wasn't wearing a mask. Or,
There's not legs to the pregnancy. They're not
really
married
is.
yet.
Yeah.
How would they be
How
pregnant?
could you even
It's
get
true.
pregnant if
It's
you're not
true.
married?
Jason Kelsey just said that they were drinking non-alcoholic beers. Tay and Travis Kelsey. I don't know.
Wait, why would Travis Kelsey be drinking non-alcoholic beer?
Probably in solidarity if his wife were to be pregnant. I don't know.
Well, he's not married.
Or fiance. Beats me.
Huh? His
Beats-
fiance beat you?
No.
Okay. All right. You want to do some college too, or
Yeah,
do
do
you
some
wanna...
business and we'll do some college.
This episode of Mostly Sports is brought to you by McDonald's new Special Edition Gold Sauce. McDonald's Special Edition Gold Sauce is sweet, it's smoky, it's tangy. It's made just for chicken. There's nothing quite like the anticipation of a new McDonald's sauce. Special Edition Gold Sauce takes that to golden heights. Get it on your snack wrap, your McCrispy sandwich, or get a dipping cup with your McCrispy strips. New Special Edition Gold Sauce at McDonald's is made for your chicken favorites. It's as gold as it gets at McDonald's for a limited time.
where are we at on our strips contest, Debo? We got strips tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody paid attention?
I've been trying to keep track.
You have a strip count?
I know I'm over.
No strips?
If you
I
had
got
the
no strips.
There's Tabab.
If you had the Falcons,
Falcons, you're
got-
in
yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
You're in serious business.
Nobody has a
'cause
Falcon.
JJ McCarthy had a lot of fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were focused on the interceptions and the incomplete passes and the sacks he was taking, but let's not lose sight of the many fumbles.
And I just want to remind you, he is a father.
He is a father.
He is a father, Mark, and you can empathize with that because
I want to remind you that the Minnesota Vikings have a Super Bowl roster
Mhm.
around.
I want to remind you
quarterback.
that your punk ass is neither a Vikings nor a Michigan fan, so why are you anointing yourself the J.J. McCarthy super fan?
because I'm not. I'm just saying he's fine. And-
I think
and
there might be a world where he is fine 5 years from now. My issue is that the Minnesota Vikings are presumably should be in Super Bowl contention.
But they have
If they had if they just brought Sam Darnold back, they would.
And
An
not
awful
just Sam
quarterback.
Darnold, though. They had Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
They had Danny Dimes in the building.
They had other options, and they basically are punting on this season with your boy Ebo.
my boy
Can I
Rome.
Delete me.
Delete
Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online at a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everyone vulnerable. Data brokers make a profit off of your data. Your data is a commodity. Anyone on the web can buy your private details. This can lead to identity theft, phishing attempts, and harassment. But now you can protect your privacy with Delete Me. What do data brokers do? Your name, contact info, social security number, home address, even information about your family members could all be compiled by data brokers and sold online. Take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me now at a special discount for our listeners. Today, get 20% off your Delete Me plan by texting Mostly to 6400. The only way to get 20% off is text Mostly, M-O-S-T-L-Y, to 6400. That's Mostly to 64,000. 64000.
Oh.
Mostly, M-O-S-T-L-Y to 64000, 64,000. Mostly to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply.
TJ runaway leader right now after the strip sack touchdown.
Who do you have?
Hooray.
Oh, Cardinals.
What'd you say?
Yippee.
Strip. Hold on. What were the rules of the strip?
The strip sack was worth more. was worth
Strip
double.
stack is worth more. Does
double.
a scoop and score after a strip stack?
I don't know. In hindsight, maybe we should have given him more points, but I'm not going to change the rules of the contest.
But I'm
So I will say with the McDonald's strips, you are scooping
Yeah.
and then scoring.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm winning.
So that would.
I'm not
Yeah, you're
saying
winning.
I'm getting older or
Connor
nothing.
got
but
half a point.
I don't even remember starting the contest.
Is anybody tonight?
Yeah, you had the Texans, I believe.
Yeah, I got the Texans. I have the
Liam has
Texans.
the Texans.
Or Liam has the
Brandon
I
Texans.
have
had the
Liam.
Patriots.
Who?
I got Liam has sex. That was
You
fun.
had the Patriots, Brandon.
T-Bob is here
Hey, T-Bob.
talking
What's up,
college
guys?
football. What's
up, you motherfucker? No, okay, guys, relax. I'm sorry.
What
I'm sorry.
is-
Just chill out. Chill out.
What is the story of an action-packed college football weekend? Great Saturday, great scheduling. Can I take a moment and tip my cap to the schedule makers?
As
I
far
just
as
wanna
how it
tip my
was
cap.
laid out during the day?
Yeah. Good game on at all times, but they weren't really ever overlapping. You know,
Yeah.
it all made sense and it worked out well. What was the story of the day though for both of you?
To me, it's the death of Clemson. It's the it's so many people like myself being so wrong on this team. And I guess the signs have been there for several years, and we just ignored them. That backdoor playoff run last year kind of colored their season as being a lot better than it was. And now, you know, you look at Georgia Tech and how tough they play and how Haynes King just looks like he wants to run through a wall to win football games. And Clemson doesn't look like that anymore.
Yeah.
Dabo the magic is gone. They're 1-2. They came in preseason top 5. They lost to LSU. They lost now to Georgia Tech, and I just think they're done as a top level contender. Probably have been for 3 years. I was just late on the draw to pick it up. And Cade Klubnik, they're not developing the players they got, and the coaching staff. Clemson used to have great coaching staff that got these recruits and made them better. They don't do it anymore.
A cautionary tale moving forward for the team that brings everything back does not necessarily mean you have to look at what you bring.
Because
That was.
But it's a balancing act, right? You got to decide who's bringing back a lot that is going to turn into more,
Yes.
and who's bringing back a lot that they're bringing back a lot because nobody else wanted them, or something like that. There's this. You got to figure it out.
Bill Connolly, he's the one that I stole this from. He wrote it. It is like a hard and fast rule to me, right? Returning production in and of itself is not a measure of good or not. It is a measure of will a team improve or not, generally. And that's where Clemson is so disappointing. Because, like, we know they have talent. Like, they have guys that are – they have multiple guys that are viewed as first-round draft picks on that defense.
Right.
They have multiple weapons that were supposed to be premier NFL talents. Cade Klubnik was supposed to be a premier NFL talent. So, on paper, it wasn't just that they were returning production. They were like, okay, Pro Football Focus, regardless of who you think, it's never an end-all, be-all, but it can be a good rangefinder. They had Clemson, when they ranked top 10 position groups, they had Clemson in the top 10 for every single position group except for running back and tight end. Everywhere else.
That's insane.
Across the board. So like the wool got pulled over our eyes. And that's probably when you have to look at the staff. And granted now, there was a moment or two on roughness where I kept using lines like, and look at how they finished last year, and look at how they finished last year. And Brandon and I think Big Ev as well actually pointed out, but how did they actually finish? Mm-hmm. And that was a moment where it's like, oh, wait, maybe am I just giving them credit for playing Texas good in the playoff? And that's such a small sample size, and it would appear that the rest of the season, where they were way more fallible, was way closer to the truth than whatever they did during that run to end up making it.
But it's an exciting early part of the season to me. Coming in, we thought the ACC was the one conference you can just go ahead and put a check mark by. Clemson's going to win that. Clemson has taken themselves out of the running, and in this place, some exciting teams. Like Miami looks serious.
Yeah, they look like
the real deal. Carson Beck is rejuvenated. Everything's going good down there. Florida State beat Alabama. They haven't really had to do anything lately, but Georgia Tech is in the mix. Louisville is in the mix. Like there's good, exciting teams in the ACC, and Clemson has just kind of been shown the back door.
Yeah, it's and Tech was another team that we thought was maybe getting a little too much hype. Like they came kind of trendy.
I thought that. Yeah,
they've earned it thus far. To me, the story of Saturday, Clemson's involved in this, but it was just I don't know when the last time that I've seen such fantastic endings to the biggest game at every time slot, right? Mm-hmm. Where for Clemson, Georgia Tech, you have the fire drill field goal, which we talked about this postgame. My favorite moment, it's why Brent Key was my winner of the weekend. His game operation there was unique in my opinion, where they run the ball on third down. They call a timeout before third down because they needed to stop the clock. They knew they were going to run the ball and they were going to have to run the kicker on with a running clock. But they planned it all out in the timeout, and I think one of the reasons why I like it so much is you don't allow the kicker to overthink in that regard.
Yeah.
Like you put him into a purely instinctual state because he's just running out there, line up, go kick.
Yeah.
There's like if anything, even though you're right about this, Brandon, like if Dabo had done this and he'd still made it, Dabo would have gotten shit. But if anything, I would say there's an argument that Clemson should have called a timeout. Because this wasn't like a fire drill field goal that came out of nowhere. They had previously called timeout something like so they had everything lined up and ready to go. And I thought that was just like
not a
flawless.
true fire drill. A true fire drill is like oh fuck, you know, and then people are reaching to grab their helmets and like
this was like they knew it was coming. Yeah. They knew the drill. Okay, I remember guys, it's test day. 2:00. We're gonna go. Okay, so everybody kind of already ready. They're acting not ready, but they were already ready. But yeah, it's like the kicker enters like isn't like a parasympathetic state. That's like how you breathe and stuff. Like you're not aware, but you're doing it. Like that's what he did to the kicker.
Who's the kicker? Give me.
I need to know his name. That's on me.
It's
a 55-yard kick.
His career high going in was 51, and that was 55.
Aiden Burr.
That has to be the greatest feeling.
Aiden Burr?
Ice in his veins.
What a shooter. Get it? Kind of like
Burr
Aaron Burr a little bit.
A little history there.
I think this has to be the greatest feeling of all of sports.
Walk-off field goal?
Being a college kicker that kicks an absurd field goal.
Look how perfect is framed on the logo, too.
I think being the kicker that won the game and triggered a rushing of the field.
Yeah.
I think that's probably number one.
Well,
I think that's better than catching a game-winning touchdown in the NFL or some shit. Because that guy,
hitting a buzzer, I guess it's the exact same thing. But
I think being on the college campus,
hitting a buzzer beater 3 and beating Duke,
but
triggering a court storming.
That's another one.
Same thing,
same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But kickers a lot of times don't always get love from the teammates. They get fucked with a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then when you fuck it up, everybody's looking at you like, you piece of shit. Like we did all this shit and you just fucked up. So you become you become the hero to all the boys who sometimes don't always accept you.
Not just the boys.
Yeah, true.
The gals.
The gals.
The ladies.
Hey now.
You get to walk around the entire campus and be like, that was me.
So-
and it's a guy who doesn't get a lot of those opportunities. Like
Ever.
Haynes King probably gets to walk around and be like, I was the one who made the play, but like that's his normal.
Even though
he gets to be that guy all the time. The kicker is like, oh my God, for the next 2 days, the rest of this weekend, I just
He's the
I
man.
gotta get sucked wherever I go.
I thought the Georgia-Tennessee game was as good an early season game as possible, and then Notre Dame Texas A&M was just as good. So like it was just a great day. The one thing I'll say about Georgia and Kirby Smart and that team, Gunnar Stockton's a real deal, and I didn't think that going in. That 4th and 8 throw he threw to tie it was unbelievable. An unbelievable throw. It was perfect back shoulder, and the guy made a great catch too. Like Gunnar Stockton really stepped up. I thought Kirby Smart stepped up. Kirby Smart is usually a pretty conservative guy. When it comes, of course, he's always got the best defense in the country, so it's easy to be conservative. But 4th and 2, and they were down 21-7, I think, in the first half, maybe 14-7. 4th and 2 at the 50, he goes for it. A couple drives later, Heupel has the exact same situation. He punts it, and all those little micro decisions for Heupel added up and compiled, and at the end, his kicker ended up missing the field goal. I thought if Heupel had been more aggressive like Kirby Smart early, Heupel wins that game by 10-14 points.
Well, and it's important to point out that kind of goes against the grain with Kirby's traditional decision making because it shows that a great coach, and a great coach will do this, it shows that he was willing to adapt to the context of the game, right? This is not something I normally do because I do have the best defense, but guess what? They're getting their fucking ass kicked today. And they need a little rest. We need a little momentum, and he made a decision he wouldn't normally. It's very funny the Joey Aguilar arc during that game where he won the Heisman, he lost the Heisman, he won the Heisman again, and then he lost the Heisman, but he's still good.
Yeah.
But he's still very good. Joey Aguilar's like, it is unreal how much Tennessee upgraded at quarterback going from Yamaliava to Aguilar.
He is good.
He might be a deep ball merchant.
He is good, but
might be a deep ball
when I watch Tennessee, I always come away with the fact that I think Josh Heupel schemes open receivers better than anybody in the entire country. Aguilar's good, and Aguilar's better than Nico was in this offense. And Aguilar throws it down, and the receivers have been very good. That receiver was at Brazel the other day.
Yeah, Brazel
won
three
50 balls for his touchdowns.
Yeah, 3 catches in a row were 3 touchdowns, and they were all crazy.
I just think Heupel is an offensive fucking genius, and Aguilar is the beneficiary. Aguilar is the biggest beneficiary in college football this year. The fact that Nico walked away from this, and Aguilar stepped right in.
Well, and that's why it's insane that Nico ever did, dude. We all knew this about Josh Heupel. Like, he cuts the defense in half. It's a single high-low read. And I know they've evolved it, and that's really reductive. But, like, and they run the ball and play great defense. So it's not even like you have to be the guy 24/7. But, yeah, the 4th and 8 throw by Gunnar Stockton, I mean, that's incredible. And then as far as the kicker goes, Liam pointed out on Wake Up this morning, it was a great point. It's the complete opposite of the Georgia Tech situation where you could see that kicker hyperventilating 10 minutes before the kick.
Oh, dude, the first
He
time they
was
cut to him where they're
terrified.
like, Tennessee is lining up for a field goal. This will be the kid who will kick it. And you see him like, all right, this is
We don't stand a
This
chance.
Wants to be anywhere else.
not going to go well. I wrote down, so when I'm watching football on Saturday and Sunday, I will see various things. I will write them down in my notes, and then
makes sense.
Monday comes around and I revisit my notes
Sure.
so as to not forget stuff. There's a lot that goes on.
Yeah.
I wrote down something. I have now that Monday is here. I have no idea what it means.
Oh, just tell us what
I
it
have
is.
no idea.
I can't
I have no
wait.
idea why I wrote it down. I wrote down 3 words: Kirby Smart tongue.
Oh, no, he's walking
yeah,
off the
yeah,
field. He's
yeah.
walking off
What was
the field.
that? What,
He did
why
this.
did I do
Oh, he did that. He did that. I can't make my tongue do that, but he
Oh,
did it.
yeah. Show me the video.
He's walking off the field.
Remind me of this.
It was a little uncomfortable, to be honest.
I love it. Again, he just hit
Real
an
eater.
He hit an instinctual state of mind.
Why did he do that?
Why did he do this?
Because fuck him, he's like,
Who is he looking at in the crowd? Like, did he see
He
something?
looked like he's scanning the crowd, though.
Stephen Che.
I think he's just like pumped up to saying fuck you to all the Tennessee fans, right?
Is that like a Georgia Bulldog thing? Like a dog?
I don't think
He's
so.
trying to do
He's never done it before.
somewhere in the crowd, like dressed like a dog. That's like,
you never hit like a tongue wiggle at your friends or anything like like I'm crazy.
I can't wiggle my tongue.
My tongue's been known to making a few appearances on Barstool shows when when I throw a few too many back. When I throw.
What was the fuck. I can't remember the song.
That
you did.
noise.
That was
That
T-Bone.
noise. Oh my God, that
Isn't
was
that terrible?
disgusting.
Isn't that
Oh,
terrible?
What was
I'm
the
sorry.
What was the fucking song you kept saying? Thank you. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Kirby Smart tongue. That's an excellent note because I'd forgotten about that as well.
Yeah,
actually.
Actually,
what's the Che
could you
deal?
write down a different body part for Kirby Smart every week?
I could, yeah. Now that I see the video, I remember that. But I'll see that video on Saturday. I'll be like, oh, I want to make sure to talk about it. I'll write it down. Then Monday came, I completely forgot.
Why is Che the arbiter of tongues, and
Because-
why did he not approve?
Because Stephen Che, and listen, this is fine. Stephen Che is the most renowned pussy eater at Barstool Sports.
Okay.
He has proclaimed on the Yak before that he is in the top 1% of pussy eaters in the entire world.
That's I
He
mean,
said he has watched tape on it. He has watched
makes sense.
instructional videos on how to eat pussy.
But to feel so confident that you're in the top 1% would suggest that you know what the rest of the field looks like.
Right.
You would have to know. You don't play.
That's just
you don't
not-
play one round of golf and then not really know who else is out there as a golfer and say I'm the best golfer in the world.
Pussy eating.
He's probably got good feedback.
So how is he?
It's. I don't think it's not a field where you want to have a competition.
Right. Correct. Yeah.
It's
It's an art, not a science.
like
We shouldn't be putting.
it's like going into a burning building to save someone. You'll do it when you have to do it, but you don't want to do it.
I don't know, man. I do kind of.
That's
Brandon,
you
Brandon.
might
A
be
little
telling
more,
on
dude.
yourself a little bit. There,
Yeah,
Brandon.
well.
A bunch of hardos in here, huh?
No. I'm not saying I'm not.
I think
saying
you're the
that happens a
hard
lot.
Yeah, you're the
You're the
who's
one that's like, I'm too cool.
I didn't say I was too cool.
You're the hardo. Dude.
Too cool for pussy, bro?
Too cool.
I don't think you could you
Yeah,
be too
dude,
cool for pussy?
Pussy's gay. Dude. What do you mean? Fuck yeah, fuck that, dude. I'd never fuck my wife. It's awful. Yeah, and then LSU, by the way, guys. LSU beat Florida. 5 picks. The offense sucks, but top 10 stop rate in the entire
DJ
country.
Lagway is trash. He is very bad.
I think him and Napier have not evolved like we thought.
He's getting developed by the worst coach in the country.
But LSU's defense is actually legitimately
LSU's defense is good.
I do think that, and it's been a long time.
Talk
since we
about
could say
that that vicious targeting that got Whit Weeks out of the game.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh yeah, that's the craziest part. They win the game on defense and they lose their best defender on the first play of the game, and it's like,
Did you see that?
No.
this is terrible.
Whit Weeks got a targeting and he got out of the game. It just isn't targeting. It just
Look at this.
so he's 40 coming there. Yeah. That was the hit
That was called targeting?
That was the hit that got him out of the game.
Targeting, reviewed, and ejected.
I guess he did hit him in the face.
Now that I saw that angle, that's targeting.
But we live in a day and age now.
That's target. That's textbook targeting.
No, time out. We live in a day and age now, though, where they do take intent into the decision, and they can still flag you and keep you in the game.
Yeah, okay.
How they end, I don't mind the flag being thrown, but how they arrive that he needs to be ejected for that is
I'm with you on that.
I'm
with you on that. I think ejection should be for egregious situations only where it's...
And they've done a good job of that. I think it's been one of the better evolutions in college football lately as they've fixed that.
But some of that is like right before impact, the Florida guy...
Yes,
ducked his head too.
He was getting dragged down.
No, I mean, listen, we could do the thing where we bitch about how targeting is a reality of football now, but it's been here for what 5-10 years at this point. Like that's based on how they call targeting. That feels like targeting. But I'm with you, T-Bob. The targeting ejection should be that guy was a fucking asshole and tried to
kill him. Yes.
Tried to kill him.
Yes.
He was headhunting.
Like that guy's going up for a catch, and he just like right under the chin.
That was not the case there. Speaking of evolutions and football and new stuff and that we like, I don't know if you guys were at Cosm, so I don't know how much you were paying attention, and there was chaos going on. Did you see the Georgia Tech Clemson game? Every time they'd go to review, they would have the audio of the review
live. I was at the sports bar. It was so cool.
It was incredible. It was so cool.
I loved it.
Oh, Brandon. Oh, no.
He's doing the
doesn't
thing.
Eat pussy and doesn't like
doesn't like
peeking behind. He doesn't like peeking behind any curtains.
No.
If curtains are involved, Brandon Walker is out. Go ahead, Brandon.
The idea is sound. I like the idea. I like being able to see the process. The very first time they did it, the guy doing the review process just didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, and he botched it, and nobody mentioned it. The guy, the very first review was a backwards pass, and he brings it up and he says, "Well, let's see." He releases it at the 27, and it goes out of bounds at the 26. So, we're gonna uphold that. It isn't where the ball goes out of bounds at that point. It's where the ball fucking hit. It went backwards and it hit on the ground, and then it rolled. He was just wrong. He got the call wrong. That was a backwards pass, and they upheld it. Yes.
Early in the game.
So they end up upholding this. They got it wrong. This is a backwards pass.
Let's see this. I don't remember this one. Or maybe this is not the game.
So he releases it at the 37.5. That's a backwards pass, and it hit backwards, and it rolled forward out of bounds. And the guy's like, well, it rolled out of bounds at this.
On this replay review. On the field is an incomplete forward pass. So it rolls out of bounds. So it's touched. I'll go back a little bit for you here. I mean,
they got it wrong.
Wait,
hold on.
It's released here at the 42.5. You can see that, right? Yes. All right. So if we go forward, it's not touched. It just goes out of bounds.
Where it's
and it goes out of bounds.
This is really tight. I think this is going to be upheld based off of forward.
So I would agree. I think if I could go to.
Is it as cool now, boys?
Yeah, it actually is, because this is way better than the guy coming out and just saying it's upheld, and you're like, what? Why is it upheld? What's the?
Wait, so my eyes are bad.
Don't you want?
Is the ball actually going backwards? My eyes are bad.
I thought that was clearly a backwards pass.
I thought it was forward.
I thought it was forward.
Yeah.
Y'all thought it was forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are y'all just disagreeing with me to disagree?
No, as soon as you say he released it, I was like,
his arm is up here. It's from where his arm is.
pause it right there.
Freeze it right there.
All right, he's at the.
He hasn't released it yet.
Still hasn't released it.
I got him on the 47.
So he's at the
42 and an eighth.
Was it where his feet are, or where
Where his arm is, where the ball is.
Well, it's the trajectory of the ball path, right?
The ball is at 42.5.
It immediately turns backwards. That thing is backwards.
Lands.
I
don't know, Jim.
It's definitely not backwards. It could be parallel.
It's close.
Parallel, yeah.
Parallel.
I think it's
Parallel would be.
Yeah. I just like the way you said that. It was
Would
fun.
be.
I don't know. It's close.
But isn't it better to come out of this replay in your situation, Brandon?
Knowing what they said?
That guy's a fucking idiot, rather than be like, what could they have possibly been thinking?
Yeah, okay. No, the idea is cool. The idea is cool.
They kind of dropped that out of nowhere too. Huh?
Yeah.
There's like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. ACC 11 a.m. game. Let's just do this.
Week 3.
It was like to the point where when I heard it, I was like, feeling like, did I just miss this? Do they do this all the time now? And I somehow haven't seen this yet.
It's nice to know why they arrived at the conclusion, even if the why is that they're fucking morons and don't know the rule. At least there is a why, and it's not just.
So that was an ACC decision, I believe. I wonder if the SEC and the Big Ten and the Big 12 will follow suit.
So,
I also feel like there is a group of people that watch football, a very small group that truly believe that sometimes in these reviews the ACC commissioner's on the phone and is like, we need Clemson, we need Clemson to win this game. Let's
funny?
give them the call here. So like to have like live audio where it's like that's not what they're saying. It's nice.
That's the irrational love, or that's the irrational that comes from loving a team, because there's been so many times where I'm like, fucking Birmingham.
Yeah.
Fucking Birmingham sucking Alabama's dick trying to put him over the top.
Been there, brother.
Fucking Greg Sankey, Greg Sankey's on the fucking replay call.
What is this note here? Connor didn't tell us about Penn State's kicker.
Yeah, this is huge controversy in the group chat.
What Penn State's kicker?
I was watching.
This is big. This is a big issue in the group chat.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
I flipped over to the Penn State game. Penn State is obviously playing a dog shit schedule to start the season.
No
reason,
so bad.
Also not playing.
Did not
great
cover.
Football. Yeah,
no reason to watch
football.
Penn State football whatsoever until when? Oregon? That's the first time you.
We have a bye week this week and then September 27th. Oregon.
But one of the games. What window did you have?
We had
this
the
year.
They were in the middle. They were in the middle. Yeah.
I don't know. It was halftime.
It was right during Georgia, Tennessee.
It must have been halftime of that game or something. I flip over to Penn State real quick, and their kicker is just like a fat black dude that wears number 99.
No way.
And it blew my mind.
You didn't tell anybody?
No, because I didn't think it was that big. He's also our punter now too. Yeah, he has a rocket of a leg. If you can have a rocket of a leg.
What the dude? What?
I was blown away that's your kicker.
Gabe Nwosu.
And he's the
man.
You've just been sitting on this.
You should have told.
Well, because I defended myself in the group chat because I said I don't know if he holds a candle to Joey Julius, who we had 10 years ago, who was a short, stocky, pudgy guy who was just decapitating people on the field every single time.
You have my promise that if Mississippi State ever gets a fat kicker that wears 99, happens to be a black guy, I'm going to tell you about that every time.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
going to let you all know.
Is this the other guy?
That's even more reason for you to tell us.
You guys don't remember that?
That's even.
He would light people up every single time.
When you brought him up, I remembered him. But that's even more reason for you to be like, hey, like, what hour? Did you mention this in your Penn State preview?
I actually did not, because he was not scheduled to be the punter.
You did a 3-hour Penn State preview.
He won the punting battle, and
What?
Franklin didn't tell anybody about it. He just
The punting battle.
There was a punting battle. Riley Thompson lost the job, and now we go to Gabe Nwosu. He's 6'6", 292 pounds.
Okay, look, he's 6'6".
You should have led the Penn State preview with that, dude.
At the time, he was only going to be doing kickoffs.
The fact that he exists at all.
I have Jadeveon Clowney punting the ball.
If you have a 6'6", 290-pound kicker, that's news.
He had like a 72-yard punt the other day. It was insane.
And the fact that you already had a 99 fat kicker before makes this even more relevant.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Tradition now.
You should say there's a pattern emerging in Happy Valley.
To defend Connor here, though.
No.
Right? Nobody's been watching Penn State. Why would you? Maybe he wanted it to be like a big reveal, a big surprise, right? Like we finally tune in for the first Penn State game. We're like, what the fuck?
I mean,
where did this guy come from?
He was doing kickoffs last year too. He's been around for a while.
You guys got to buy this week, right?
Bye week, much needed bye week, because we got to clean up.
Much needed.
We got to clean up a ton of shit.
Villanova.
We're not playing up to snuff, man.
You'll have
much needed bye week.
Connor, he was around last year on the kickoffs.
Yeah.
Nah, no way.
Yes, he was.
Oh, you know what it was? It was we only watched Penn State in the big games, and they probably weren't kicking off much in those.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, probably not a lot of kickoffs in the.
Last year, not a lot.
Looks like they got you there, Connor.
Against Ohio State, we weren't kicking a whole lot. But now we need to go into the lab this week because offensively things are just off.
Two coaching jobs came available. Virginia Tech is open, and UCLA is now open.
Yeah.
Congrats to Ebo.
Mm-hmm. And congrats to Liam as well, who wanted his.
Well, he said no congrats are in order just yet.
Yeah. Dude, how about Liam Blutman on Wake Up Barstool this morning?
He went off.
You hand him the ball and you say talk about UCLA football, and he
almost left.
Woo.
It was like Vince Vaughn, and he had like a Vince Vaughn old school blackout moment.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Or is that Will Ferrell? That was Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
My
Will
bad.
Ferrell.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech. Talk about a fall from grace. Woof.
Man, they are bad.
And I don't know how they put it. Be good 2 years in a row now. I've been like, I think Kyron drove. Like, I think this is it.
How are they gonna get it back? Because I think they need a serious injection of money.
I think that's going to be a problem for a lot of programs, by the way.
Yeah.
I think that Wisconsin might be in that boat as well. That there's this belief that, like, we used to win 9-10 games a year. We're not doing that anymore. We can get it back.
Yeah.
I don't know that you can.
Well, hell, Nebraska's been chasing it for a decade.
I don't know if you can just get it back. There's fewer.
Yeah.
There are fewer conferences.
Fewer seats at the table too.
Fewer seats at the table now. And
but it is odd because like we've also have seen like a kind of democratization, right? Like teams seem to be better across the board because now you can like plug in holes and you're no longer fucked if you fucked up a single position. But to y'all's point, like I don't think Virginia Tech will ever be championship good again.
Yeah.
So that money can become like a great way to make sure that everybody's not awful with the portal and everything. But the money also maybe has raised the barrier of entry of like you just maybe hit on 2 classes in a row and because they can't transfer all of a sudden like you have a national championship run and you're out of nowhere.
You also have to worry about the newcomers like the Indianas of the world. They're like, fuck it, we'll start caring about football a little bit. And I don't mean to suggest Indiana is on the caliber of the big boys, but like
could be legitimately consistently
but like suddenly
good.
You have the whole country is now carrying it. Kansas is the same way. Where like you have these schools that you just assume would just never give a fuck about football that just decided 5 years ago.
Kentucky did too for a minute.
Yeah.
And then
We should.
Yeah.
Well, Mark Stoops doesn't exactly inspire confidence if I'm a donor.
They should hire.
Can I say something about the Virginia Tech job?
Yeah.
You're about to say the exact same thing I'm about to say?
They should hire Mike Vick.
No.
Hell yeah.
Mike Vick, Norfolk State.
Okay. Well, I don't hate that, but I think, and one fan base out there will not like what I'm about to say, but just go get Shane Beamer. No matter what, just get Shane Beamer. Let Beamer have it. Let get a new Beamer.
That's a good take, actually. I think I like that.
Is that TV's Liam Blutman?
Bargy! Oh, dude, have you seen the guys? Have you seen these?
What is that?
Y'all have these?
Is that a giant speaker?
Okay, these are actually incredible. This is the best. I used to do commercial. Is this a commercial?
Sponsored by them?
I don't know. Is it?
We're not?
Say something? Okay, whatever. Those are awesome.
Is this what Northwestern was using the other day to pump in?
What have you got here, Liam?
Well, Brandon Walker, you're a man who has been outspoken about how I don't get you gifts.
Oh, you got me a gift? I need an outdoor speaker.
I didn't. I got the gift and then gave you the gift because I knew you'd love it.
Wait, so you're re-gift? Is that a re-gift?
I need an outdoor speaker. Is this for real?
Yeah, it's yours.
I couldn't. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very. What's the catch here?
Happening?
Nothing.
Are you making side deals?
No. This is a legitimate.
Did Mark Blutman buy this?
No. This was I could tell you after a show how it came about, but this is a genuine. This you deserve this. You need this. This is your deal.
Thank you.
Does the name of the product have anything to do with your interest
it's a cool
in it?
name, but no.
Okay.
Is there a person in here?
No, that's you.
Are you a turtle guy or just the turtle cake?
I love turtle cake.
But you're not.
I'm a penguin guy.
But your love of turtles just begins and ends with the cake.
It might be penguins, polar bears, turtles as the big 3.
Really? Wow. So
you really just a cold weather guy, huh?
Yeah.
You like turtles then?
Yeah, polar bears. So cool.
Did you listen to the anus I was on where we tried to lay out the perfect zoo? And my stance was we were saying what's going to be the best first exhibit. I said penguins. I think they're active. I think they're a big hit with adults and kids. You can put them in the middle, and then you go from there. And
they're just so dirty.
Are they dirty?
They're dirty,
but
gross,
most
and
animals
stinky. I know, but they poop a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I love penguins.
Is it because they're on ice and you just see the poop?
Maybe. If having a penguin, if you were allowed to have one as a pet, I have 49.
Penguins poop like every 15 minutes because they don't have the same anal sphincter as like a human does. They just kind of release shit when
it just flows through them, huh?
They don't have like a release that's just like when it's time to shit, they shit.
They be pooping.
Is that? Oh my God! Is that like the most underrated body part we have?
Anal sphincter?
Yeah, I think so. It's the butthole is way up there, man.
The opposable thumb gets a lot of play, a lot of attention as
the butthole with a mind that can control things is very, very key.
But the butthole might be more important to me than the opposable thumb.
I'd give up my thumb before I gave up my butthole.
Imagine if you had no control over when you shit.
Wow. Poop bombs.
Penguins shoot poop bombs more than 4 feet.
Oh, no, wait.
I like this incredibly important study. Yeah, there's at the Brookfield Zoo. There's a penguin experience where you can go like hang out with them in a room, and they just shit everywhere.
Where's
like,
that?
Who's the most
Brookfield?
Where's that?
What species is the most civilized pooper after us?
You ever? Oh wow, good
I'll go.
question.
It's awesome. It's a great zoo.
How about like are gorillas just shitting in there?
Yeah,
Can
who's
you train a
the
gorilla to use the toilet?
Couch Boys? Work on that.
Yeah.
The most civilized shitters after humans.
Yeah,
Dogs will like kick.
Yeah, and cats will cover.
Cats will cover. Yeah, dogs and cats cover.
You
yeah.
ever been to a pond or a lake that has a bunch of geese in it, and the geese it's just covered in geese shit. There's just goose will shit for days.
Oh yeah, when me and Connor were in Fergus Falls at the Otter, there was so much dump.
Yeah, it's a problem.
This is a great question. What species is the second best shitter?
Wow.
So I'm looking at this news article right now.
Is this where we left the field as far as animals?
It says
it's not even close.
I guess we create civilizations and stuff, and they don't.
Yeah.
But we also we control where we poop.
Yeah.
We've created where our poop can go. We've made toilet systems, and no other animal has ever made a toilet.
No, us creating civilizations is like us playing a sport that they don't play. It's like us being the best at football. Yeah. But then when you introduce pooping, it's like us playing soccer, and we're still the best at that. You know what I mean? Like we're doing something that all of you do. Like, of course you can't drive a car.
Right.
We wouldn't expect you to be able to drive a car. We're way better than you at that. But we're also better than you at the stuff that you guys do.
And we both poop.
We both poop, yeah. It's a great equalizer, and we're still better than you at it. We're the best species by far, dude. By far.
Okay, so I'm seeing meerkats have a bathroom.
Meerkats make their own bathroom?
Underground squirrel-like creatures who live in families of hundreds have communal latrines in the core of their territories.
Yeah, they have a plumbing system.
That's pretty sweet.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet, yeah.
I bet an octopus has figured out a cool way to shit.
I feel like beavers strike me as they just like poop and let it flow downstream.
Octopus probably it feels like he'll just wipe his ass with a clownfish or something. Like he'll just grab a fish and wipe his ass with it.
It says vultures will just poop on their leg as a sweat mechanism.
See, vultures suck at pooping, dude.
Oh, we got
animals kind of suck when you compare them to us.
This is a cool article. The headline says your bed has more poop than a chimp's, because think about that.
Go on.
It says here 35. Hold on, shit, I lost it.
This is kind of why I hate Mondays. We have to talk about football too much, and we don't get to talk about animal poop.
So
the important stuff.
There was a study. Let's see. About 35% of bacteria in human beds stem from our own bodies, including fecal, oral, and skin bacteria. Compare that to chimps, and it was only 3.5%.
Chimps what? Compare it to what?
To a chimp's bed, like where they typically sleep in like a nest in a tree.
Where did they get? Okay, they don't have beds.
They don't have beds.
They don't have sheets.
They don't have
their perch in a tree.
They don't have.
Their perch in a tree is more cleanly and has less fecal bacteria than ours do.
Is cleanly a word, or is it just cleanliness?
Versus
clean.
Or,
It was clean the word you're looking for?
Yeah.
More cleanly.
They're more tidily than us.
What?
Tidily.
Tidily.
You want to double up?
Well,
let's do
it.
What?
I don't think we pay enough attention to the whole vulture using their poop as sweat thing. I feel like we have a person who might be able to experiment that as a human.
Oh,
what?
What do you mean, what? Jake Mousak.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
He uses his poop as a sweat mechanism.
He'll do it, yeah.
Oh, if we asked him to, I bet he would.
What does that mean? That they're hot, so they poop on their leg to cool themselves down?
Is it like
he's the
Poop's
vulture
not
expert.
cold.
they can't sweat, so that's how they release moisture? Isn't that like other animals don't, like dogs do the tongue thing because they can't sweat?
Do vultures get a bad rap?
I think they're about where they should be. I mean, they hang around in groups and just wait till something dies and go eat dead, stinky meat.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad meat. No one else wants it. I mean, vultures have a very negative connotation. That you call someone a vulture, it's never a compliment. But the vultures themselves, what do they do wrong? They're like, we just eat trash. Like you're not gonna.
I guess they're not killing anything themselves.
Wow.
They don't even kill anything themselves.
I guess
They're the raccoon of the sky.
Yeah. They don't kill anything. They're just kind of minding their own business, and they're like, "Listen, you're dead anyway."
They
Like,
basically just fly around till they see something already dead.
yeah.
Oh,
Already
fuck.
dead.
Is that thing dead?
No one else is gonna eat it. Fuck it. We'll get in there. I don't know. Something to think about. Go ahead, Brandon.
Look, I've got friends for fantasy football, tailgate friends who swear by their air fryer. That's crazy.
Oh.
But when it comes to my money, I need a big financial friend. That's Experian. They help you track your FICO score, find ways to save, and even match you with credit cards that fit your situation. Here's the kicker. There's always a kicker, guys. Some of these cards are labeled no ding decline. That means if you're not approved, your credit scores stay right where they are. It's like going for it on fourth down and still keeping the ball if you miss. Experian makes it easy to apply with confidence right from the app. Download the Experian app today. Your wallet will thank you. Applying for the no ding decline cards won't hurt your credit scores if you aren't initially approved. Initial approval will result in a hard inquiry, which may impact your credit scores. Download the Experian app today. Your wallet will thank you.
Game time. College football season is back, which means tailgates, cheering crowds, and the excitement of being in the stands before kickoff are all back too. Ever find yourself at a tailgate and decide to grab tickets last minute? That's where Game Time comes in. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I was looking at tickets for Texas Tech at Utah. The Utah Utes are a team that Liam Blutman will not shut up about. They're getting their first big test of the season. Was that fair to say? Texas Tech coming into town?
Yeah, unless you think a road game in Laramie is easy.
$144 can get you in. Salt Lake City, that's where they play, right?
Yeah, Sack Lake City is what they call when their defense is humming.
Sack Lake.
That doesn't sound like a place I'd want
Put a pin in Sack Lake.
Yeah, I'm not hanging out at Sack Lake.
Let's discuss that in a second. Take the guys we're going to buy college football tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code MOSTLY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply again. Create an account and redeem code MOSTLY, MOSTLY, for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
Ken Rosenthal. I'd like to discuss Ken Rosenthal. He was doing an interview of a player. You know, as the boys are wont to do, they would there was some celebration. They came along. What was it, water or a cream pie or whatever they
some sort of bucket.
Some sort of bucket. Yeah, so they came by and they were going to pour it on, and Ken Rosenthal said, "Oh, better get out of the way." Little unbeknownst to him, there was a cameraman behind him.
Yeah.
As he was trying to get out of the way, he knocked the cameraman over, and in doing so, something about that whole exchange just made Ken Rosenthal enraged.
Yeah.
And turned and stared the man's soul out of his body.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Oh, but watch out. Oh, excuse me. one of the best videos
The
I've
head
ever seen.
shake.
He
looked
does
back at him and shook his head.
He does the second look. He's like, "Oh, my bad." But the first look is just all time.
I will kill you. Then he looks back and just shakes his head like,
I love everything about it.
Oh my God.
His apology.
What'd he say?
What is the apology?
Oh, the video makes me look like I'm so angry. Oh, no, I was just confused, and it's live TV. I got to go back, and we're always rolling. You guys don't understand.
That's right.
I got to go do my job. I don't know why he looks so angry. I was just confused.
He said, quote, "I felt awful about what happened, and I apologize profusely."
I don't think anybody was super mad, were they?
I think there was a lot of discourse.
I thought it was funnier than angry.
It was very funny.
There was a lot of Ken Rosenthal is an asshole discourse.
Oh, I don't think that should be. Yeah, that to me, I thought he was playing into the moment. I thought he was like doing a kind of a wrestling thing, like
a little deadpan.
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe he was. Maybe he was.
The shaking of the head.
The shaking of the head is so funny.
It was a bad look for the guys who wear bow ties. Bad look.
That includes you.
Yeah.
So you're speaking on behalf of Bowtie Gang.
Partially.
Do you have the authority to speak on behalf of Bowtie Gang?
I don't know. I kind of retired him.
Can you call yourself a gang if you're wearing a bow tie?
ETG?
ETG.
When's the last time you wore a bow tie and talked about sports on air?
Probably December 21.
I'd like to see a bow tie on you soon.
All right, yeah, I'll break one out.
Should we do bow tie? What's the national bow tie?
Yeah, let's do a bow tie day.
Do bow tie day?
Yeah.
Who's top bow tie guy? Ernie.
Well, actually, no. I wore a bow tie on the show for Kentucky Derby. Ernie Johnson, probably a clear one. Bill Nye, the science guy, is up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up.
What day?
August 28th.
Oh, that's perfect.
Coming up.
Yeah.
We're right at it.
Is James Bond a bow tie guy, technically?
I would say so. Actually,
Charlie Chaplin?
What constitutes a bow tie guy?
Just
Because I feel like James Bond is not in the it
don't
doesn't
think
feel
about
right.
him,
That's
but-
not a bow tie.
Nah, because he also
I would say he's more of a tuxedo guy than a
Yeah.
bow tie guy.
It's the second
But he-
result when you type in famous bow tie.
Yeah, he technically wears bow ties, but I think to be a bow tie guy, you have to
Is that Churchill?
just wear normal suits and
Yeah.
have a bow tie on as
True.
well.
That's
not
a-
just tuxedo.
great point, Mark.
This is a weird article.
Gordon Gee.
There's a lot of bow tie guys.
Yeah.
These are all bow tie guys?
Yeah.
Pee Wee.
What's the title of this page?
List of bow tie wearers.
Bow tie wearers.
But this might just be if they ever wore one once, right? It's just
The
List of notable bow tie wearers.
Real and fictional.
Who's fictional? Who's the number one
Notable
fictional?
people for whom
Chili Willy.
notable characteristic.
Does Pink
Okay.
Panther wear a bow tie?
Fucking,
I think the Pink Panther wears a bow tie. There's got to be a cartoon character who wears a bow tie.
there are. There are multiple, I think.
Let's see if we can get going to cartoon characters. Just looking for cartoon
Or
characters.
just cartoons.
I think Pink Panther.
Ridiculously long list.
I'm looking at Pink Panther right now. I do not see a bow.
Sherman is on this list?
Oh yeah.
But that's a turtleneck and a
Pictures
picture.
him with a turtleneck.
Tim Lincecum is on the. What is
No,
Tim Lincecum never once pitched with a bow tie.
just
Not one time.
just looking for a cartoon.
Colonel Sanders.
All right. Okay.
Buckaroo Banzai, of course.
That was a tie.
That was a tie. It was a regular ass tie.
What the fuck is Buckaroo Banzai?
The doctor.
Indiana Jones was a bow tie guy?
No.
There's
you wear
no
a tie?
way.
Go to Indiana Jones. He's
Not a bow tie.
Wait,
What the hell?
Bad article.
Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard, MD.
Oh, Brother Mouzone did wear one.
What a name.
Sheldon Cooper.
There we go.
Sheldon
Cartoons.
Cooper.
Cartoon.
There we go.
Oh, Sheldon Cooper.
This is what we came for.
Jerry
Jerry
wore one?
Wait, Jerry Mouse is Jerry's last name was Mouse?
Gerald Mouse.
Gerald Jinx Mouse?
All right, go. Huckleberry Hound. Yeah, got one there. All right. Yeah, sure.
Those are bow ties.
Boo Boo Bear.
Boo Boo?
That ain't no bow tie.
Yeah, Jerry's not wearing a. I don't.
Oh, that's what you're thinking of. Pink Panther was Snagglepuss.
Yeah.
It literally might have been.
What?
But that's not.
The Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, the Cat in the Hat.
Oh, Dagwood wore one.
Who's Count Duckula?
Okay. That's Donald. That's.
That's sick.
Give
Donald
me
Duck wear
Donald
one?
Duck. Give me Donald Duck. Go
Yeah.
up right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's good, Ebo.
Krusty the Clown. Huh.
This is good information.
Mickey Mouse.
Wrong. I guess when he wears the suit, he has.
Mickey Mouse and Jerry Mouse.
Oh, Porky Pig.
So I guess mouses.
Yeah.
Opus.
I'm trying to find one picture. Okay, I found one picture of Tim Lincecum wearing a bow tie.
Hold on. Now go click on list of barefooters. What is that? What does this mean?
Oh, this Mac Hollins.
Socrates, yeah.
They didn't have shoes, right?
List of barefooters, everybody that lived before like 1500. What?
Glenn Bellew.
Yeah, no shit, all these guys were barefoot.
Oh, Johnny Appleseed.
I got two more. I gotta do.
Yeah, go scroll back up. Scroll back up, TJ. It was right there. Margaret the Barefooted.
Duh. There better be a list of shoe down.
The chaos of the Roval is unlike anything else in NASCAR. Drivers will battle for every inch on Charlotte's unique road course oval hybrid. It's a NASCAR playoffs elimination race with championship hopes on the line. Stars like Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Christopher Bell will leave it all out there. You won't want to miss one of the most unpredictable and thrilling races of the season. The chaos of the Roval meets playoff elimination. Tune in on Sunday, October 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern on USA for the Bank of America Roval 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Again, October 5th, 3 p.m. Eastern on USA. The Bank of America Roval 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Do you have another one? Because I think I got.
Oh, you got. Okay, go ahead. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Body Armor. This episode of Mostly Sports is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. Flash IV delivers faster, longer-lasting hydration with over 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners like those other drinks. So whether you're training, traveling, or just feeling the heat, work hard, hydrate hard with Body Armor Flash IV, and grab yours today at your local 7-Eleven convenience store. Body Armor Flash IV. What flavor are you holding, boys?
Tropical punch.
Tropical punch.
Hell yeah.
Ponche tropical.
Barefoot business people.
Why is this the photo that they used?
That's
Guy
a
vacuuming?
that's a wax.
That's two wax
Figurine?
sculptures, but then also just a guy vacuuming.
Vacuuming in between the
Here's
two.
the photo that they chose for.
List of barefooted people.
That's a pretty realistic wax figure right there.
Yeah.
What if the guy in the middle is also wax?
Yeah,
Is the vacuum wax?
wax cube.
All right.
All right.
Anything else? Anybody got anything else? Anything happened, Blutman, over the weekend that you want to call attention to?
Thank you for your
Arkansas State got hosed.
They did. Thank you for my gift.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Notre Dame kind of got hosed too, for being honest.
My only
I'm
thing
not gonna cry over Notre Dame being 0-2, but
Yeah.
The Pac-2 might be dead.
that was
The
brutal.
Pac-2 is dead.
It's a brutal way to lose a
That's
game.
bad.
Washington State got beat 59-10, right?
Yeah,
Bad.
by Drew Mestamakers, North Texas offense.
Oregon State dead.
Quick undefeated check for all the teams in the room. I'm still undefeated.
Didn't lose last week.
Okay. So it's
How about those?
4 out of
Quick winless check.
Oh, Blutman. It's getting better.
If you, fair question, it happened over the weekend. Is Michigan making the wrong choice moving forward with Sharon Moore?
Biff.
Is Biff the
Yeah.
guy?
It might be.
Fair
I,
question.
mean,
to
I
ask.
don't think Sharon. I'm on record. I don't think Sharon Moore is a good coach for that job. So I don't know if
would-
Biff would be better, but
We are.
Is that why?
that's
right?
why he ran the ball this weekend.
Yeah.
Sharon wasn't in the
I
building.
Biff actually did put out a great quote post game. He was like, I have a Labrador retriever or something. Of course, I'm going to use him to his full potential. Something weird like that. A subtle shot at Sharon, I felt like.
A Labrador retriever?
Well, I got to find this quote.
So
Yeah.
he compared his quarterback to a dog.
Yes, he did.
Well, speaking of the dogs in football, shout out.
Oh, Brownsburg. Yeah, we fucked up Avon. We fucked him up.
How bad?
Which we knew. It was actually. This is gonna sound insane. It was one of the more entertaining football games I've ever watched.
You weren't.
It was 55-47, I think. We scored a touchdown on our first play. They scored a touchdown on like their third play. It was just chaos. No
But
tackling whatsoever.
You weren't like hanging out in a live chat watching it or nothing.
No.
You weren't like hanging out in the live chat
Why would you think I would do that?
on YouTube.
You think I would? You think I would get in a live chat of a high school football game and talk shit to the rival high school of my high school that I went to over 20 years ago?
Sorry.
You think I would talk shit to like 15-year-olds a live chat for a high school football game?
That's just what I heard something about that. Maybe I got bad information. Something about a late onside kick or something, and you were like, nice kick with 3 laughing emojis.
You can see the chat logs. Like he's dude, this is our dogs. This is our.
Get out of there! Get out of there! I have a problem. I have a problem.
You're talking to yourself.
I know.
No one's talking back.
Listen,
You made it sound like you jumped in at the end.
I take full responsibility. I had listen. The wife sat me down after the game. I had a come to Jesus moment. She said, "Mark, you have a problem. Do we not believe in reform? Do we not believe that people can change?"
But the way you talked about
changed. I'm a changed man.
Mark, you acted like you jumped in at the end and only said one thing. You were there the whole time.
Brandon, I've changed. Okay, that was the old me.
That's the last game Brownsburg played.
That was the old me. I've changed. I did. I got carried away. My buddy was staying at our house Friday night. It got carried away because we were like, should we watch the game as a joke? And then we're like, yeah, as a joke, we should watch it. And then we're like, should we get in the chat as a joke? And we're like, yeah, it'd be funny as a joke. And then before you know it, you're like, what am I doing? What have I done? I am addicted to YouTube chat. I will be honest. I get the chat and I let it fly. I am a chatter. That's what I do.
That verified check mark next to your name. So
yeah, Avon was down 8 late, and they onside kicked, and it went like 6 yards and went out of bounds. I said that, and then my wife was like, "You realize that they're not professional? Like you're not watching an NFL game. You're watching like 14-year-olds play football."
He was in algebra earlier today.
And she literally just hit me with the like, "Imagine that was your kid and some guy in the chat," and I was like, It's a fair point.
Yeah.
I guess when you put it that way, that was pretty bad. So apologies. I do apologize. Fuck Avon forever, but like I apologize to that kid and his family. I didn't mean to pile on, but we did beat Avon. Dogs are number 1 in the state still. Still number 1.
It's always West Point.
We're rolling. All right, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys.
That's how ball is done.
I might have completely botched that Labrador Retriever. No.
I'm Luke Combs, and you're listening to Mostly Sports. Family.
Let's go.
So TJ.
That's big!
Lock that in.